to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with with your readings for, what is it, October the 14th through October the 20th. And thank you guys. Thank you for all the likes, shares, comments, and the new subscribers. If you're returning, thank you so much for your loyalty and support of this channel. And if you're new, welcome. I hope you love these readings, or like them at least, and that you will come back. Now, these are general readings, guys, and they are for the collective. So keep in mind that sometimes Spirit needs to give a specific message to someone. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you would like a more personalized, tailored reading, you may click on this link here or go to my website. All the links will be below. This is for your sun, moon, and rising too. So those links will be in the show more section below too. I have a Facebook group and I do a live stream in that Facebook group every 2 weeks. I'm a little late on it. I'm hoping to be able to do one tomorrow, Sunday. I'm hoping that some of you get this in time. I have been extremely busy this week, kind of organizing and getting everything ready, and I've been doing some reading, so I'm very grateful. Thank you. Now, what else? Another way to support me, guys, is through Patreon, and click on that link for it or look for it below. Check it out anywhere. I usually post things there that I don't post anywhere else, although I've been really laxy-daisy on my posts this week because things have been like, I've got to get stuff sorted. Anyway, lastly, these readings come in 3 sections, guys. This, the intro, and I'll put a skip time to this if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising below. Then there is the astrological report, and I'll put another skip time if you're checking out your sun, moon, and rising. And then the tarot reading, the tarot card reading. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. This is your astrology report for the week of October the 14th through the 20th. There's not a lot going on. On Monday the 14th, the sun is square to Pluto, right? Well, that's kind of been happening anyway, particularly over the full moon on Sunday. It's forming a T-square, and that's, if you want to check out last week's, check out, because I talked about that last week. So the sun square Pluto, right? The sun is the life force. It's, you know, the light, it's energy, it's joy, right? And Pluto is darkness and deep, and and from the underworld, right? So it's like, this is like dark versus light, right? Good versus evil. We're going to have kind of a tumultuous time with this. Like sometimes it's like, oh, so much stuff is happening and, you know, you can't cope. And then something wonderful pops up. We're still feeling this beautiful sextile between the sun and Jupiter. So we're still feeling that. We'll be feeling that for most of the week. So that's really nice. You know, bursts of abundance are coming in. So it's lovely to feel that. Now, so let me give you an example of how Pluto square the sun is for me. Like, I've been really deeply organizing and getting rid of all my old paperwork, you know, taxes from years and years. So shredding and sorting. And the more you sort, the worse your place gets. And I had some help, so it was lovely. And so that was really lovely. Honestly, that was amazing to have someone help me. So then that starts like, oh, let me move this around, let me move that around. Then I'm going through photographs and I'm crying because I'm seeing my mom and my brother and reading cards that he'd sent me. And then, you know, and then in the middle of that, somebody contacts me for a reading, or so it's very, you know, opposing forces, if you will, are coming in and out. But it's almost like you feel the appreciation more with it. So, squares are motivating. So it kind of gets you up. Listen, you can be optimistic, but there's no point. Optimism without action is futile, right? It's foolhardy. So it's important to be optimistic, but it's important for our actions to match that optimism. We have to kind of get up and do something. And no matter what we're doing, it's shaking up the energy, right? It's like quantum physics, it's shaking it up so something good comes in. Now, on Wednesday, Mercury is in this beautiful relationship with Neptune, right? It's a trine. It's gorgeous. So you've got this, Mercury is the planet of communication, intellect, writing, publishing, right? And Neptune is this creative, ethereal, spiritual planet, but it can also have a negative effect. But because this is a trine, it's going to bring out its best qualities, right? So it's very good to meditate. It's very good to write, anything creative, visual arts. It's a brilliant time to do that. And what's really beautiful about this trine is that at the same time, Saturn is sextiling both Mercury and Neptune. So Saturn's bringing in structure, because Neptune can take you on a journey in your head, and you're like, before you know it, you start thinking about something, and then before you know it, 3 hours have gone by, and it's like, oh my God, I got to do all this. That was me today. But with Saturn at play, there's some structure there. Saturn's like, come on, get it together. That's great. You're having those fabulous, incredible, creative ideas. Yeah, come on, let's get some action in there. Let's do it. Come back to the ground and start doing what you're supposed to do. So it's not. There's not loads of things going on in the celestial sky this week, but I think really beautiful things. And we're feeling the full moon for this week too. For most of the week, we're going to feel that. And so it's great, darling. It's not too heavy, and it's just beautiful. So I wish you a wonderful, abundant week and filled with action and positivity. And let's go to the tarot card reading, shall we? Hello, Libra, and welcome to your reading for October the 14th, the tarot card section of your reading for October the 14th through October the 20th. And I'm here with my brother Michael's hat, his fez hat. He recently passed away, and he had this hat for decades. Didn't always wear it, but I wanted to honor him in these readings. So I'm channeling my brother Michael. Okay. This is for Libra. Happy birthday, Libra. Oh my God, I know so many Librans. I really do. Wendy in London. Richard Alvarez. Gina Alvarez. Who else? Jermaine. Happy birthday. And look, if I've missed anybody, the sentiment is there. Happy birthday, darling. Okay. Happy birthday, baby. Happy birthday. Don't go. Stay. Okay. 3 cards for Libra, please. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Libra for this? Oh, there's 1. Oh, there's 3. Fabulous. Okay. Okay, so this is good. I'm going to put this here because this was here, and this is here, and this is just where it's supposed to be. Oh my God, I love that. Okay, so we have the clarifying cards for Libra. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to lose my viewers. Oh my God. I don't want people to unsubscribe. Okay, these are clarifying cards for Libra. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Libra through these clarifying cards for this coming week of October the 14th through October the 20th. Please clarify. Oh, there you go. Please clarify. Oh, fabulous. And please clarify. Oh, darling, how many of that? Yep, I can let that go. 2. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Let's look at your cards, shall we? Got everything here? Oh, there it is. I was looking for my quartz crystal. Okay, the first card out for you is the 8 of Cups. Clarifying the 8 of Cups is the Queen of Swords. Then you have the Hierophant, clarified by the 10 of Cups. Then you have the Magician, clarified by the 5 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. The first card out for you, Libra, is the 8 of Cups. So this is a feeling of kind of discontentment, not being kind of totally fulfilled with your life, feeling like there's something missing. And nothing that any kind of material wealth can bring. It's that inner spiritual feeling. It's that missing something in those terms. It's all about, sometimes when the 8 of Cups comes in, it's an indication that perhaps you would benefit from a spiritual mentor. It's searching for more meaning in your life. That's what it is. It's really that time where you just don't care about material things. You want something more. It could be a job that you can't stand and you've only been doing it for money. And you're like, I'm not even going to wait for another job. I'm just going to go because I can't cope with this anymore. It can be something like that. But it can also be the yearning to embark on your life purpose, something that you are here to do. And clarifying that is the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is this astute businesswoman. She's the seeker of truth. Above all, she tells the truth. Sometimes it's fierce. Listen, she's extremely attractive. She's charismatic. She's really intelligent. And, men flock to her, but they don't stay around because she's difficult to deal with. It's like, oof, we don't want to hear the truth all the time, right? Sometimes the truth is like, ooh, darling. So during this feeling of wanting to get away and to be to have a more meaningful life, you might have somebody in your life that's kind of urging you to do that. Could be the Queen of Swords. And she sometimes is abrasive. Her intention is not to hurt. Her intention is to help. So she could be telling you the truth. Maybe you're running away from a situation that you shouldn't be running away from. And she's saying, listen, you've got responsibilities. You've got to do this, do that. She's a dealer, a wheeler and dealer. She closes deals. She's brilliant, right? She has a brilliant mind. She's really an incredible businesswoman. And she is the seeker of truth. Now, you may be the Queen of Swords and you may be out there seeking the truth. I feel that you're probably on a journey right now that is, you've been inspired to do something more meaningful with your life. I'm just going to leave it with that because the messages are getting a little really specific, and I don't want to kind of color it for everyone. I'm getting that this is it's a business opportunity, and I have to relay this. This is a business opportunity. So the feeling of not being fulfilled is making you seek for something more meaningful, and it's inspired you to go, and it's an opportunity. You have been inspired to go to look for something a lot more meaningful. And it's almost like you've taken a risk, but be it a calculated risk to, what do I want to say? Expand almost your horizons, right? So you are branching out and going off on an adventure that is probably going to help you. And you are being asked to have faith and to trust that things are happening for a reason. So I feel that you are walking away for something, but you're walking towards something that's more benefiting to you. That's what the message that I'm getting. So when the Hierophant comes in, it's like, go back to your faith. Understand that everything happens for a reason. So sometimes you need to take that risk. You need to just go with your heart, and take that chance. And look, this is what's going to happen. All your needs are going to be met. It's a very auspicious journey that you're on. I feel that some of you have already taken this journey, that you're already on this journey. It could be a physical journey, but it could be a spiritual journey. So some of you are there, but it's really going to kind of, this is all your dreams and wishes come true. It's like wonderful. All your needs are being met. It's like total contentment, right? There's one, this in this other deck, the Good Tarot deck, this card is represented by the Happy Buddha. I love that card. So the next card out's the Magician. So this is saying, darling, you have everything that you need to create the life that you desire. I feel that this is a turning point for you. You need to kind of, I feel that you've wanted to do something for a while and you've held yourself back thinking you can't do it. This is the time for you to embark on that. Now, I'm not saying just drop everything and go, but you have everything. Whatever you've wanted to do, you can do. This is saying you can do it. The Magician is telling you, he's communicating with God. He's telling you this is the time. You've got everything. You've got all the elements there, everything you need. And look, clarifying it is the Five of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. And what I'm getting from these two cards is you have to be a team player. So you kind of have to work with others to get what you want. And you've got to, sometimes you have to put down the sword. It's important not to be combative at this time. Your expansion and your growth, emotionally, spiritually, and physically is in working with others harmoniously. That's what's going to, it's like almost like partnerships. Everyone you meet is a potential partnership. And when I say partnership, I don't necessarily mean going into business, but working with each other. Someone brings something to the table and you bring something that the other person does. You don't have to have the same belief systems. You don't have to have the same outlook in life. You don't have to have the same political views or religious views. But so you have to kind of not be combative and you have to choose your battles and not be confrontational, right? So you don't have to convince others of your way of thinking. You just bring your talent to the table. They bring their talent to the table and you work together and you're going to create the life and the deeply meaningful existence that you so long for right now, Libra. Libra, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, co-workers, neighbors, social media, and comment. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'd love to know what's going on with you. Please let me know. I'm here to interact with you. That's what I'm here for. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.